stripping Prince Harry and Meghan Markle of their titles has been discussed at the highest level, according to an explosive new book. Buckingham Palace officials are claimed to have held talks on whether to take away the couple's titles as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex following a series of public attacks on the royal family. According to the book by veteran royal writer Robert Jobson, despite pressure from his aides, King Charles is eager not to antagonize his son. He is understood to not to be in favor of axing Harry and Meghan's titles due to his enduring love for his youngest son. However, in Our King, Charles III, the author warns that despite the monarch's best efforts, the monarch may be left with no choice but to act if the pair continue to criticize the royal family. The author wrote, "The idea of stripping Harry of his Duke of Sussex title has been discussed at the highest level. The king is said not to be in favor, but other senior royals are less indulgent. Ultimately, despite Charles's enduring love for his son, he will come under increasing pressure if Harry continues to attack the monarchy. At that point, the king would have two options: put up with the spreading stain on his reign, or take action to limit its scope." In short, Harry and Meghan could yet find themselves demoted to Mr. and Mrs. Mountbatten Windsor of Montecito, California. Keen to keep the Sussexes a part of the family, the king has invited the pair to his coronation next month. But with less than 4 weeks to go, Buckingham Palace remain unsure if they plan to attend. Despite guests being asked to RSVP by the start of last week, Harry and Meghan have kept quiet on their intentions. Jobson writes in his book that King is upset by the continued divisions between the Sussexes and the rest of the royal family, but is becoming increasingly pessimistic about the chances of reconciliation. The fact is that Charles is deeply saddened by the widening gulf between him and his youngest son, he wrote. Without doubt, Harry's stream of complaints have threatened to upset the harmony of the new reign. Each TV interview to promote his autobiography has made the chances of healing the rift with his father seem less likely. The royals' battles against Harry and Meghan, with the Princess of Wales saying her Windsor walkabout with them after the Queen's death was one of the hardest things she'd ever had to do, was laid bare yesterday in the Daily Mail's first part of our serialization of the forthcoming book Our King, Charles III, by Robert Jobson. It is understood that the king is saddened by the widening gulf between him and Harry, the royal expert claims, adding that Charles wishes he could see more of his grandchildren, Archie, 3, and 1-year-old Lilibet. Insiders also allege that the relationship between the king and the Sussexes becomes further from the possibility of repair with each interview Harry partakes in. One senior aide, discussing the rift, told Mr. Jobson, "Some blame Meghan Markle for the fallout, ignoring the fact that Harry seems to be the driving force in everything that happened. There was a point when officials joked Harry was the victim of Stockholm Syndrome, and he was Meghan's hostage, but now most just feel Harry has turned his back on everything he has known." Another insider pointed fault directly at Harry, citing the way he acted when Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II passed away. One source claimed Harry's demands did not go down well with the family, they were all shocked by his behavior. The family, everything he has known. Another insider pointed fault directly at Harry, citing the way he acted when Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II passed away. One source claimed Harry's demands did not go down well with the family, they were all shocked by his behavior. The family,